Dark web. The deep web is home to the scariest place on the internet, the dark web. You must have already heard shady stories about the dark web, and we are here to give you the facts and statistics. In today's video, we have covered everything you need to know about the dark web. What is the dark web? The dark web is the hidden part of the internet that cannot be indexed by search engines. That is, it is the stuff you don't see normally. The dark web is its own encrypted world, and its sole purpose is to give its users absolute or near to absolute anonymity. Dark websites don't have traditionally formatted links that you will typically see on the surface web or on the sites that you use. The dark web uses a special jumbled sequence of characters that the average person won't even bother remembering or have much luck remembering it. Besides, the content of the dark web is quite different from what you will see on the regular web. With that being said, one can do practically anything and everything on the dark web. From selling drugs to buying illegal weapons and reading banned books, the dark web offers a variety of purposes. In some cases, the dark web is used for noble causes such as surpassing government censorship to raise awareness on important issues. However, most often than not, the dark web is used for committing crimes. Even the money you use on the dark web is anonymous. You can't use PayPal or your credit card. All transactions on the dark web are through cryptocurrency. 10 bizarre facts about the dark web. Here are some scary but true facts about the dark web and the activities that are aided by it. Number 1. Credits to its unique design. The dark web is not accessible by traditional software or browsers. Instead, it is only made accessible by a software service known as the Onion Router. With the help of this server, your identity is made anonymous. This is what makes the dark web so nefarious, and it makes conducting suspicious activities much easier. Number 2. The dark web is a hotbed for criminal activity. Since the dark web makes your online presence virtually anonymous and thus untraceable, it serves as the hotbed for crimes and illegal activity. It is often said that the dark web is the black market of the internet. Number 3. While in some places in the world it is still legal for people to purchase a machine gun, things are a lot easier on the dark web. Illegal weapons can be purchased on the dark web. And the scariest part is that, unlike licensed gun shops, the dark web doesn't run background checks. And automatic weapons aren't the only lethal weapons available for sale on the dark web. It can get worse. Number 4. One of the scariest things about the dark web is that one's identity can be stolen on the dark web. In 2014, about 17 million US citizens were victims of identity theft. That means your personal information, including your credit card details and your bank information, can be easily stolen and sold to anyone on the dark web. In fact, if you lose your ID, that can also be sold on the dark web. Number 5. On the topic of crimes and illegal activity, one can even purchase or hire hitmen on the dark web. Of course, those who want to hire hitmen can always do it in person. But the advantage of the dark web is that hiring a hitman is not only an anonymous transaction, but it is also impersonal, which makes the entire transaction untraceable. Basically, if there is any illegal service you want, be it murder, fraud or any other crime, the dark web can make that possible for you. Number 6. Unfortunately, the dark web is a plentiful resource for terrorists. Aside from hiring hitmen and purchasing illegal and lethal weapons, false documents include fake birth certificates, passports and society security cards are available on the dark web. This also makes it easier for anyone to fake the citizenship of any country. Number 7. One of the most unfortunate things about the dark web is that it is heaven for sex offenders. While sex offenders can look up things they like on the surface web, they can be easily traced that way. But not on the dark web. The dark web contains the most brutal and illegal porn sites one could think about. We are talking a lot worse than just child pornography. Number 8. The dark web is also home to some of the most disturbing forums. Any topic that you can dream of is readily available on the dark web. Recently, the Metro UK researched the dark web and found out some of the most gruesome things, including a site that gives advice on how to cook women. Number 9. The main reason why the dark web is able to maintain its anonymity is that it thrives off Bitcoin. That is, all purchases on the dark web are made through cryptocurrency. And Bitcoin is expected to take over the majority of the economy in years to come, which means conducting illegal activities on the dark web don't just be a lot easier, but it will also be a lot more common. Number 10. The software program used to access the dark web is actually sponsored by the US Bureau of Democracy, Human Rights and Labor. That means the dark web is practically backed by the US government. These were some of the scariest facts about the dark web. If you found this video interesting, check out our YouTube channel.
That's all from us today. We want you to know that your voice is important to us. So please leave a comment below. If you are new here, then click the bell icon for notifications of our new videos and subscribe to our channel.